deep to left field. Back, hello, goodbye! Monty Bailey finishes off his Solross career with a dinger. Baruman on goal, and it gets by. Sent back again, goal! Yes, the Lady Lobos tie it up. Swung on and hit to short. Play at the plate, not in time. Lady Lobos walk it off. Brown, half court, 3 for the tie. No! And the Lobos are dancing with a 68-65 victory in the ASC Championship. Welcome you back to doubleheader coverage, as that one is fouled back. There's 2 strikes on the batter, who is Kylie Banks, the right fielder. As we're getting going for Game 2 of this doubleheader after the Lady Lobos fell by the score of 2-1. Kendall Dove, the pitcher, and that one's fouled back off the bat of Banks. Lady Lobos fell in a tough one after Jody Vaughn pitched an incredible game. Couple of differences between the infield, outfield, and Isla Soya moves from first to second. Game 2, Rebecca Rodriguez is at first, Kendall Dove the pitcher. Annika Cannibal from second to catch. Alexis Rios is the right fielder. Weatherford out of the game, and Paisley Sims moves from catcher to designated player, as that's a ball down low. Villarreal at third, Raimondi at short, Lasoya second, Rodriguez first. Cannibal behind the plate, Guillen in left, Harden in center, and Rios is in right. It'll be Banks, Warren, and Dillo for LeTourneau as we get going here in Game 2. That is going to hit the batter, and Banks will head to first. So runner on, and nobody out, and here's Ethel Warren. Warren, the left fielder. Runner goes high. Nope. We'll head back high, a ball. The runner heads back. 1-0 the count. One-0. It's up a ball. 2-0 now. Lefty Warren is. Pitch. Swung on, hit back in the middle, off the pitcher. Picked up by Raimondi, puts the tag down. No, out of the glove. Tough play there. And 2 on with nobody out. It was Raimondi that went over to the second base side, the shortstop, and then just could not keep the tag. Probably would have found his way into center had it not hit Dove. That's up and out, 1-0. Kendall Dove on the year, 1-1 with an 8.44 earned run average. It's her 4th appearance, 3rd start, 10 2/3 innings, 16 hits, 12 runs, 10 earned, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Bunt taken away, called a strike, throw down to third, is in time. They try the double steal. And Banks is out 2-5. 1 down, runner on second. The umpires are going to get together for what? The base umpire's right there. Not sure how a home plate umpire could make any sort of change. Out is the call. One down. And a 1-1 count to Kendall Dillo. Coach is having a talk with the base umpire. The throw beat him. The tag was down. She slid into it. Not quite sure what exactly they're looking at. Derek Balaki, happy to have you along for the ride for Silros Lady Lobos softball. They fell 2-1 in game 1 in 9 innings. A couple of extra innings were played as umpires will finally head back to their respective sides. And we'll keep it going. We started this game about 45 minutes after our originally scheduled time. That's why we're coming to you a little later than normal, or at least what we said. Took something off that one, a called strike, 1 and 2 from Dove. Dove looking to replicate what Jody Vaughn did. Unfortunately, the offense just did not show up for Vaughn. It did in the first inning, but after that, 8 innings of no-run ball. Off the plate to the righty, 2 and 2. And Vaughn was masterful. 2 runs, only 1 of which was earned. And she had 10 strikeouts. LeTourneau now 10 and 4 on the year. Swung on and foul to the right side. Right near superfan Rudy, who kicks it back to the catcher. "71 degrees now. Wind is actually blowing to left field. Swung on and hit to the right side. Lasoya charges. Gloves over to first, 2 down. Runner moves over to third in Warren. And here's Hayden Parker. Dove can get out of this inning. Should be looking good with from first and second, nobody out to, that's outside of ball. One-oh. Swung on and lifted the shallow right. Lasoya actually on the infield, it blew back. Makes a catch, that's the inning, no runs come in. We'll go bottom 1. Harden, Canada, Sims when we return. Back into the action as we go bottom 1. No score. And it will be Harden, Canada, and Sims. Well, baseball should be starting in a couple minutes. They're over in Abilene. They'll be home next week, hosting McMurray and the Warhawks. We'll have all the action for you right here. Time is called before Harden even sees a pitch. The pitcher is Bailey Ritchie. 6'9", 2 earned run average, 2 and 1 on the year. 9th appearance, 8th start, couple of CGs. That's a complete game for you wordsmiths. It's a called strike. 28 in the third innings, 49 hits, 36 runs, 28 earned, 12 walks, 28 strikeouts. Swung on and missed a strike, 0-2. I do apologize I wasn't here for the last home series, but Travis Hendricks filled in nicely. Capital N nicely. Pulling double duty. Up, a ball, 1 and 2. I hear Travis on a random Alpine Cowboy game, you never know. He's always good for 1. You give me a hard time for making you do that, but then that's outside. Every time we talk after, oh man, thanks for letting me, that was great. Yeah. Hey, that's fun. Like the old days. Yeah, you don't have to keep stats, right? 2-2 the count. Ritchie ready, the pitch. Oh, and it got Harden inside. And a hit batter. That's A hit batter for each side now. Leadoff runner on, and here's Annika Cannaba. Harden from first. And the pitch. Called a strike. The count now 0-1. Ritchie ready again, the pitch. Swung on and blooped into right. That's going to drop in, a base hit. But they're going to get the runner out at second as Harden misread that one. So Cannaba gets a single. It's not a fielder's choice in that regard because she would have reached first anyway. It's a single, and Harden is out at second, 9-6. One on, one out. Here's Paisley Sims. Called strike down the middle, 0-1. Shortstop winning. And a quick word with the pitcher, Ritchie. That's a wild pitch. Cannaba was on the move during the pitch, so you can credit her with a stolen base as well. So just call it a stolen base. Because she was on the move before it was ever deemed a wild pitch, so you just give benefit to the stolen base. So runner on second, a 1-1 count. Aren't stats fun, Travis? Those little things. Those little things. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2 now. One on, one out runner from second is Cannaba. Good speed. Swung on and chopped to the left side and through. That's going to be a base hit. Cannaba's going to have to stay at second. And Coach Cannaba is irate that Cannaba off of second didn't go once it got through. Sims gets a single, though, is at first on a, we call that the little seeing eye, just about. Took a weird hop, chopped over the third baseman, and then shortstop in the hole couldn't get there. So 2 on and 1 away for the lefty, Rebecca Rodriguez. Rodriguez did not see action in game 1 as she takes the ball outside. Rodriguez on the year is a .444 hitter. 1 home run, 3 batted in, and just 9 at bats. Swung on and foul left side at a play. It'll be a 1-1. That is a called strike on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ritchie looking to get out of the inning. 2 on, 1 away. Reached for foul left side. And out of play it goes. Rodriguez, the lefty. Swings and misses, strike 3 on a high one. That's 2 down. It'll bring up Mary Villarreal. Villarreal, the third baseman for both games. Squares bunt, takes it back, a ball high and out, 1-0. Canada on second. Sims off of first with 2 down. Takes that one, and it hit her. So the bases will be loaded as Villarreal gets plunked, and it'll be Gabriella Raimondi now. Opportunity here for the Lady Lobos. Bases juiced with no runs in yet. 2 away. Off the plate of ball, 1-0. Richie looks into the dugout, gets the sign. You'll often find that catchers don't call the signs, because that one's chopped foul. It'll be the coach in the dugout that'll give the sign. You see that in softball. You'll see it in baseball, too, where a manager might either signal to the catcher what to give. Usually that's what happens. But it looks like Richie just looks right to the dugout, gets their sign, and catcher sees and knows. That one's hit into the gap, deep right center field. It's going to get down. 2 runs are going to score. Raimondi to second base with a 2 RBI double. The Lady Lobos take a 2-0 lead. That was the hit they were looking for all of game 1 that they could not get. And got it there for 2 as Canada and Sims score. And it is 2-0. There'll be a meeting between the catcher was Macy Walton. Macy Mize is on crutches. And Bailey Ritchie. And here is Nyla Soya now. Takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 Lady Lobos out of the gate after a clean inning from Dove, who got out of a jam. Swung on in, hit the second, couple of hops, up with it, and over to first for the final out is Dillo. But Raimondi's 2 RBI double gives the Lady Lobos a 2-0 lead as we go top 2. It'll be Crawford, Walton, and Bonner for LeTourneau when we return. Lady Lobos with a 2-0 lead as we go top 2. Dove given a cushion that Vaughn just could not get from the offense in game 1. Here's Ashley Crawford. First offering from Dove is a called strike down the middle, 0-1. We'll play one tomorrow, too, at noon. Come on back here, and you can catch all the action right here. We'll have it for you. Swung on and chopped to third, over a leaping Villarreal and into left. Single at least. Here comes the throw. Going to be a close one. No, it's cut off by Raimondi, and in there with a leadoff double is Ashley Crawford, and he'll bring up Macy Walton. And you don't have your star pitchers in, and obviously what Vaughn and counterpart in game 1, Luker and then Akers. You're going to see more hits. Called a strike, snap back throw to second base. Canada not in time. A little off. Wind picks up, temperature's going down. My watch actually says it's raining. Is it raining? Uh-oh. Swung on, hit to the right side and threw a base hit. They're going to send the runner Up with it. Here comes a throw. It's on line, but not in time. Canada got it, but had no time to whip the tag around. A nice throw by Rios. What an RBI single for Macy Walt. 2-1 Lady Lobos still leading it. And here's Hannah Bonner. Outside low ball with the righty, 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. 2-1 Lady Lobos is just in the early goings, top two of this one. 7-inning game, depending. Took some off that one, hitting the hole. All right, it's short. The runner was on the move. And it'll be a single. Raimondi went left to cover. And that could have been a tailor-made double play had she not moved. But when the runner goes, you're going to shade over to the left side. And Canada out to talk now. As that one just got by a diving Raimondi. And he wants to try and cut this off at the pass if he can. To talk with his infield. We will resume. Swung on and foul back from the lefty, Caitlin Trombley. Two on, nobody out. Squares the bunt, taken back a ball. Canada thought about a snap throw to second, but nobody was there. As Villarreal came in, Raimondi went over to cover third. Baseball top two, no score against Hardin Simmons. Squares the bunt, taken back, another ball. 2-1 now. Swung on and chop foul back. 2-2. Deep to right, but well foul. Swung early, but that one a ton she did, though. Caitlin Trombley. Another 2-2. Looked like a knuckleball of sorts that was inside. That one danced. But a ball, 3-2. Want to get gutsy and call a steal here with nobody out. 3-2 count. Time called. So much for the wind dying down. It just kind of changed direction. It's blowing to left field now. Swung on and missed strike three. One down. And it'll bring up the 9-hitter, Taylor Nichols. Squares the bunt. And back to the pitcher, but off the hands of Dove, and had no throw through it anyway. Bases are loaded. I reckon there's an error there somewhere, but you call it a sacrifice reach on an E1. It looked like she was trying to move the runners over. But then again, it's up to the discretion of the statistician as to whether he feels that she was bunting for a hit or bunting for a sacrifice. Swung on, hit to short. Raimondi gonna go home with it. Canaba is able to secure it for the force out. Now that is what you call an old fielder's choice 6-2 in your scorebook at home. Two down, still 2-1. A nice play there by Raimondi and Annika Canaba. Pitch is down in the dirt. The righty Kylie Banks. Lefty, excuse me. Or excuse me, no, this is Warren. Up the middle, that's a base hit. One run's gonna score, they're gonna send another. Here comes a throw from Harden, it's cut off by Dove. And 2 runs score. She'd have been better suited to let that thing go by just in case. 2 RBI single for Warren. And it's 3-2 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Time is called. Wind whipping around. Swung on and popped to second. Lasoya's there, makes the catch. 3 runs for LeTourneau. And they take a 3-2 lead as we go to the bottom of the second with Guillen, Rios, top of the order, Harden when we return. 3-2 with a 3-run top of the second for the Yellow Jackets of LeTourneau, or as they call it, LeTou. Haley Guillen will step up. Lady Lobos with 2 in the bottom of the first. Now looking for more in the second. Nobody on, nobody out as we start the inning. That's a called strike in the outer half, 0-1. Swung on and chopped down to third, but foul. Left the bag. 0-2. Talking about some rain, perhaps. How many innings do you have to get to make an official game? 5? 5. Sounds right. Swung on and on the hands, foul back. It'll stay 0-2. 27th pitch. For Richie up to this point. Lobos and Harden Simmons, they are no score. And it's inside low, 1-2. Guillen, Rios, top of the order, Harden. Lady Lobos have gotten 3 hits so far, but have committed 2 errors. Down low, 2-2. Swung on, chop foul to the third base dugout. Lady Lobos looking to split the doubleheader and then make it a rubber match tomorrow. I understood the term rubber match. Called ball, 3-2. Field wasn't dragged between games. They got right to it because maybe Coach Canada knew that there was something coming in the forecast. You want to get these games in. Swing on and hit into center, but right to the center fielder, Trombley, one down. And I've been told if this field takes on some water, it's not exactly the best drainage. Do we have a swim team? Now, coach is going to come out to talk to Richie. Not sure what for after that out. Maybe he's just stalling. Coach Canada down there wearing shorts. I think you're crazy to do that. I don't care what the temperature is. And you get the wind like this, and McAllister's got the right idea. The meeting is over. It has cooled off. Who's in New York, and all of a sudden the wind starts to pick up and you get the cool feeling in the air, that's rain coming. Get that feeling here and you still might not get anything. Off the plate, a ball. 1-0. To the lefty. Heather Rios. That one brushed her off the plate, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside a ball. Three and 0 now. And a called strike. Rios with that kind of run-up attack swing that we saw last game. Swung on and foul left side at a play, and 3-0 to 3-2. Daylight savings time this week. Spring forward. That's Saturday into Sunday, right? Sunday at 2. That's swung on and missed strike 3, 2 down. Saturday at 2 o'clock, it goes to 3. Well, technically Sunday morning goes to 3 o'clock, right? Yes. Except in Arizona. They don't believe in it. Two down, bottom 2. Top of the order, Hard, nobody on. Takes a called strike. Oh, ball. 1-0. That's off the plate, 2-0. She checks her sleeve. Has the sign, the 2-0. That's a called ball. Three and 0 now. That's ball 4. That's a makeup call there. That's a strike. My knee just went on that one. Everyone in the press box had a look of amazement there. Swung on and fouled away, 3-2. Ball 3 looked perfect. Ball 4, what should have been, was not. If you heard a thud, I'm sorry. Full count, 2 outs. Swung on and lifted to the left side towards the dugout and ran out of room, did Bonner over at third. 3-2 the count remains. Still nothing, bottom 2. That doesn't seem right. It was bottom 2 last time we checked, I thought. And Hard and Simmons. That's outside, ball 4. And Harden reaches with 2 down. Here's Annika Cannibal. Cannibal, 1 for 1. Takes a called strike, 0-1. Sims on deck, also 1 for 1. Lady Lobos with 3 hits, LeTourneau with 4. 2 errors to none. Lady Lobos leading that stat you never want to lead. Down low. A couple of stats in baseball you don't want to lead. Errors, ground into double plays, runners left on base. Up and out, a ball. Harden trying to steal. She'll get in there, safe. The head first slide. 2-1 now, the count. Inside, a ball. 3-1 now. Lady Lobos looking for some 2-out magic. 50 pitches now for Richie. 30 strikes, 20 balls. Up and out. Back-to-back walks. Paisley Sims will step up with 2 on. Sims 1 for 1. Rodriguez on deck. Inside and almost hit her. But a wild pitch is going to move the runners up. So now in scoring position is the tying and go-ahead run. 1-0 to Sims, Harden on third, and Cannibal on second. One nothing Harden Simmons, bottom 2. In men's baseball. Sims swung on, hit the short, into the glove, over to first in time. The play is made by Nichols, and 2 runners left on base. So now they're leading that stat. We'll go top 3, 3-2. LeTourneau leading it. It'll be Parker, Crawford, and Walton. 4, 5, 6. When we return, Lady Lobos trail it 3-2. 3-2, Lady Lobos trail it as we go top 3. And here's Hayden Parker. Glenn Lasoya, resident weatherman, I guess, said he felt a couple of drops. Swung on and foul left side. Oh, and 1. Up and out of ball, 1-1. Three nothing Hardin Simmons. Off the plate outside, 2-1. Two one now from Kendall Dove. Swing on and lifted to the left side. Raimondi backpedaling into the outfield and makes the catch with a snow cone. It is sprinkling. Yep. Here we go, everyone and their sister. Is it raining? Is it raining? Is it cold out there? Is it raining? 3-2 the score. We have fun up here. Oh, yeah, dew point. Called a strike. To Ashley Crawford, 0-1. The 0-1. Took something off that one outside. A ball, 1-1 to the righty. Crawford and then Walton and Bonner. Swung on, lifted right side at a play. 3-2. 3 runs in the top of the second for the Yellow Jackets. Resident other weatherman, Daryl Lasoya, says it's raining now. That's down low. Must run in the family. 2-2. Captain Daryl Lasoya. I don't know weather ran in the family, Glenn. 2-2. Swung on down to third of the ground foul. Can't say too much bad about Captain Daryl Lasoya, especially Travis when Daryl makes his menudo. 2-2. Swung on, foul to the first base dugout. It'll stay 2-2. Yeah, sometimes Daryl, these doubleheaders, he'll grill some stuff up. I know that. It's usually when I have a conflict, of course. Another 2-2 with one away, nobody on. Just a bit low. Three-two. Swung on and lifted to the right side and through to the gap. Backhand did a nice job, and they'll keep the runner at first. A nice play in the outfield by Heather Rios. Just a single to the gap right side. The pitch was in. So one on and one away, and here's Walton. Walton came in for Macy Mize. It was the second inning of game one. He has a Mize on crutches afterwards. Something wrong with her leg. Called a ball down low, 1-0. Walton 1 for 1 today as an RBI. Brought in the first run for the Yellow Jackets. Swung on, hit short. Over to second for one, to first. No, it's going to be off the glove. It'll be a fielder's choice. Almost turned the double play there. Walt was able to run it out. It was a nice turn by Raimondi. Lasoya with a nice turn back, but it's not in time. Hey, Lobos on the board. Trail at 3-2 now. There's a quick game going on over there. We started before them. They're already in the third. Swing on and hit to Raimondi again. Nice play. She'll step on second. That's the inning. So Dove gets a clean inning. And we're going bottom three. Rodriguez, Villarreal, and Raimondi. 4, 5, 6 when we return. Lady Lobos trail at 3-2 as we go bottom three. Lady Lobos trail at 3-2 as we go bottom three. And Rebecca Rodriguez will step in. It is drizzling, spitting out there. With this wind, who knows? So here's Rodriguez. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the wind's blowing harder than it was before. Now time is called. Maybe we'll be seeing one of these old-fashioned stall tactics from LeTourneau. Up top, 1-0. Rodriguez, Villarreal, and Raimondi in the inning. Swung on and lined into left center. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Rodriguez is heading for second. Up with it is Trombley. The throw is not in time, and a leadoff stand-up double for Rebecca Rodriguez. Gives the Lady Lobos a runner on. And nobody out. Here's Mary Villarreal. Squares a bunt. Nice one, first base line. One play to first. It's in time. Sacrifice bunt 1-4. As the second baseman Dillo was covering. To third base goes Rodriguez, and a nice bunt there from Villarreal. There's Gabriela Raimondi, a 2 RBI double her last time up. Or single, sorry. Called strike in the inner half to Raimondi. Swung on, foul, back out of play. The Lobos dropped the first one 2-1. Troy Canaba, wardrobe alert. Shorts are gone. Opted for something warmer. Swung on and foul back to the fence. 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Tying run is on third. Swing on and chop to third. It's going to get by the third baseman. Shortstop looks the runner back. What a smart play there not to jump. Off of third base, and Rodriguez. Raimondi finds herself on first. Canaba out to talk. The home plate umpire. Looks like Haley Guillen, or excuse me, Anaya Losoya is going to be pinch hit for Abby Alvarado. Runner on third stays in Rodriguez. Runner on first stays in Raimondi. But now here's Alvarado for Lozoya. Squares bunt, takes it back, a ball, and the runner's going to steal second. Good job there. By Raimondi to get the jump. So runners on second and third. The double play by Force is gone. Swung on, hit to second, bobbled, flip over to first in time, 4-3. The runners stay. And now it's Haley Guillen. Guillen 0 for 1. Called a strike on 1. The Lobos trail it 3-2. Check swing, and it goes right back to the pitcher. She'll go to first, and that's the inning. Second and third, they leave them. And we're going to the fourth after the 1-3 half-hearted swing ground out for Haley Guillen. Coming up, Trombley, Nichols, top of the order, Banks. When we return, 3-2, Lady Lobos trailing it. Lady Lobos trail at 3-2, left a couple more on base. Caitlin Trombley is the batter. Followed by Taylor Nichols, and then top of the order, Kylie Banks. We're in the fourth. This game has moved at a pretty decent clip itself. First pitch, the called strike, 0-1. Had a great first game. Pitchers duel all the way. Went 9 innings when all we really needed was 7. That's a ball. 1-1. Swung on, lifted foul, left side. 1-2 now. Trombley, Nichols, and Banks. Lobos in a jam. Did they get out of it? Or was it base loaded, nobody out? Oh, so they got out of that jam. Still down 3-2 as they go to the fourth. Off the plate outside, 2-2. Dove up to 55 pitches, 37 strikes, 18 balls. That's 2-to-1 ratio, +1. Swung on and lined off. Oh, it didn't catch the glove, it went foul. Thought that might have caught the glove of first baseman. It went foul, but if it hits the glove in fair territory, it would have been a fair ball. I thought it might have caught the glove, but I guess not. 2-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Took something off that one. 1 down. Check our little feed right here to see if it did it. I guess it didn't. Hard to tell. First pitch is outside to the batter, Nichols. 0 for 1. That's a called strike. 1-1. Swung on, foul to the third base dugout. It'll be a 1-2. Lady Lobos' 2-game streak was snapped with that 2-1 loss. We're going to bounce back from that and split tonight's doubleheader. Swung on and up the middle, a base hit into center. Raimondi couldn't get there to her left. And it'll be a runner on with 1 away. Top of the order, Kylie Banks, who is 0 for 1. And the pitch. Squares the bunt, taken back a ball. 1-0. Ball 2. Ethel Warren on deck. Up and in. 3-0 now from Dove. That's ball 4. Ethel Warren will step up with the Banks walk. Call the strike. Oh, and 1. That one's bunted to third baseline. It'll be a foul ball. That one was bunted down the third baseline on the 0-1 count. Swung on in line to short, and it's going to get through into left field. They're going to send the runner up with it. Here comes the throw to the plate. Cannaba, no, got around the tag. Had time to get the tag, but the runner got by it. And it's 4-2. A nice throw by Guillen. Could not get the tag down was Cannaba. That's a called strike in the outer half to the righty batter, Kennedy Dillo. That's a ball. 1-1. Drop to third. That's through a base hit. One run's going to score. They're going to hold up the runner on second, and Guillen will run it in. And it's now 5-2 here in the fourth. Runners on the corners, one away. And it'll bring up Hayden Parker. Fouled towards the first base dugout, 0-1. Long look from Dove, now ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, short. Nice stop by Canada, 1-1. Swung on and skied to deep center. And Harden's going to misplay that one. It's going to fall in. One run's going to score. They're going to try and set it. No, they'll hold the second runner at third. And it's 6-2 with second and third, one away. And I think that's going to prompt Canada to make a move. Harden just had a tough time tracking that high fly ball. That's going to do it. For Dove, they'll go to the bullpen with Annie Alvarado. We'll take a break. Annie Alvarado is in. 9.87 earned run average, 1-1 record. As that's a ball. I don't know. Fifth appearance, has a couple of starts, couple of complete games, 17 to third innings. 33 hits, 21 runs, at 19 earned, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 393 average against. He's given up 4 dingers. The 1-0. Called a strike to Ashley Crawford, 1-1. 6-2, Lady Lobos trailing it. Second and third with 1 away. Dove responsible for both runners on. It's a called strike. One. Let's check that 1-2. Reached out for that one. Strike 3 as Crawford goes down swinging. And here's Macy Walt. Time is called. Up and out. 1-0. Walton, 1 for 2 today. That is a called strike, 1-1. Alvarado looking to stop the bleeding. Half-hearted swing to the pitcher right side. Underhand flip, that's the inning. Alvarado comes in and gets a couple of outs and keeps it at a 6-2 deficit as we go bottom 4. Rios, top of the order, Harden, Canada when we return. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It'll be 9-1-2. Rios, Harden, and Canada. As Richie has been gifted a 4-run lead. Here's 9-1-2. Rios will step in. Lady Lobos trail it as they're down 4, looking to make this a closer game. They led it 2-0 at one point. All their runs today have come in the first inning. First pitch is a called strike of 0-1 now. Off the plate, 1-1. Can't tell if the rain's picking up or slowing down. Umbrellas are coming out a little more frequently, so could be the first. Swing on and foul back. One and two. Swing on and foul down the third baseline. It'll stay 1-2. We're in the fourth, trailing it by 4. Now, time is called as pitcher needs a towel to keep with her. And we'll move on. Called strike 3, and Rios goes down looking. Must have been the towel. And here's Cameron Harden. Harden, 0 for 0. I always hate saying that term. Up and in. Called that a strike? That's a strike. 1-1. Squares the bunt, takes it back. The pitch swung on and hit up the middle of the base hit. Harden's on. Bring up Annika Cannibal with a runner on and 1 away. Richie up over 70 pitches now. 6 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, both earned for the run she's given up. First pitch is down, a ball 1-0. Harden on first with 1 away. Called strike in the outer half, 1-1. Swung on and lifted to the left side. And the shortstop. And Nichols makes the catch in the outfield grass, 2 down. Here's Paisley Sims. That's up 1-0. We'll see you tomorrow. 12 o'clock first pitch. Catch all the action right here. LeTourneau and Lady Lobos will play one more. That is inside and low to Sims, who's 1 for 2 on the night. Close to 80 pitches now is Richie. Swung on and hit up the middle on the line. Past the pitcher, base hit. Hard into second. Sims to first. 2 on with 2 out. And here's Rebecca Rodriguez. Is 1 for 2. Lobos baseball trail at 4-3, bottom 5. We'll get a pinch runner at first base. It'll be Tatum Lynch for Paisley Sims. Here's Rodriguez. Trying to chip away down 4, 2 outs. Called strike in the inner half of the fastball, 0-1. Lady Bucks have left 6 on base, as has LeTourneau. Did I say Bucks again? Lady Lobos, I know. Outside, 1-1. It's a habit. Trying to finally figure that out. 1-1. Locke gets to say Lady Bucks. Swung on, fouled away. Out of play. For those of you wondering, I have moved on to a more full-time or a full-time role with the Lobos, but I will still provide play-by-play action for Lobos, Lady Lobos, and Alpine Cowboys. But new sports director over there, Locke Hoover, will do a great job with Lady Bucks and Fighting Bucks. And you may hear him every now and again if there's a couple of sports going on at the same time in Lobo land. That's outside. Becca. Heck, maybe Travis Hendricks again. Who knows? No, you don't have to go to Tornillo, buddy. Swung on it up the middle on a chop. Oh, what a play by the shortstop, Nichols. That was a tough option she couldn't feel last time. And that one almost ate her up again, but she makes the play and a beauty. We're going to go top 5. It'll be Bonner, Trombley, and Nichols. 7, 8, 9 for LeTourneau when we return. Let's go to the 5th inning. Lady Lobos trail at 6-2. Alvarado back on the bump. Bonner, Trombley, Nichols due up. Bonner, 1 for 2. Swung on and hit up the middle of base hit. Diving Raimondi can't get there. And a leadoff single for Bonner to start the 5th. And here's Caitlin Trombley. Trombley 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Now some sort of placement. Looks like a pinch hitter for Trombley. Looks like 15. Torrey Hudson. Yep. So no more Trombley. 15, Torrey Hudson is now in. And she'll lift that one to the left side. First step in, now going back, still going back, making the catch is Guillen. And Hudson goes down. And now it'll bring up Taylor Nichols. Nichols 1 for 2. Quick talk with the coach, and we'll go again. Swung on and foul. Six unanswered. The Yellow Jackets have scored in the last 4 innings. Swung on and lifted to left, coming in and making the catch on a slide. Here's Haley Guillen, what a play. That gets by her, they're still running. 2 down. He'll bring up top of the order, Kylie Banks. Banks 0 for 1. That's down low ball, 1-0. Rado checks the sign on her arm. And swung on and missed. Snap throw back to first, not in time. 1-1. One. Off the plate, a ball to the lefty. 2-1 now. Pitch. That's called strike, and it'll be 2-2 at 2 away. Swung on and dropped back to the pitcher. She'll go to first. Nice play, Alvarado. And that's the inning. A shutout inning for her. We go bottom 5. Lady Lobos still trailing it by 4. Villarreal, Raimondi, and Lasoya coming up for the Lady Lobos when we return. 6-2 the score. Lady Lobos continue to trail it. Rain is stopped, and we're going to get this one in. It's just a matter of what the final score will be. Who has the most runs is probably going to win. Here's Mary Villarreal. Squares the bunt, takes back, call and strike, 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Swung on and foul back out of play. Two strikes on the batter. 6-2. Lady Lobos trailing. Swung on, reached for foul. The first base dugout. It'll stay 0-2. Villarreal will stay alive.
It's because I'm bored. Hey, it's still going.
How much battery do you have?
A little bit, yeah.
Swung on down to third foul.
Yeah, they say that portable charger plugs in the
Villarreal, Raimondi,
Wait, that's there.
Losoya
Yeah. So, do they have a portable charger plugged in
this
that
inning.
corner?
There's that black box on the yellow.
That's it.
Swung on and lifted foul, left side, giving it a look, out of play.
Okay, so it goes right. Oh! You're full view, baby girl. Okay.
Villarreal, 0 for 0.
I think we have to stop it and take out the other.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, we're glad I brought you because I can.
Swung on and foul, back out of play.
Why do we win? Okay, if you can hear
91 pitches now, 59 strikes, 32 balls for Richie. Swung on and lifted to deep left field, over the head of left fielder and off the base of the wall. Heading for second, Villarreal. Here comes the throw. It's cut off and not in time. Villarreal has herself a leadoff double. It'll bring up Gabriela Raimondi with Losoya on deck. Nice piece of hitting there for Villarreal as Raimondi's 2 for 2 with a couple of ribbies. Off the plate, a ball.
Oh, look at all my friends. Hey, if you're watching.
1-0. Lady Lobos looking to just chip away here. Inside, a ball, 2-0. Lady Lobos down 6-2. Swung on in line over third, a base hit. They'll stop the runner at third. There's no sense in sending her at this point. And runners on the corners with nobody out for Anaya Losoya. That was a smart move by Coach McAllister. That run means nothing when you're down 4. Different story when you're down 1. Try and get that runner in, but no sense with nobody out. Might that do it for Richie? Bring the whole infield in. I haven't seen a move yet. As Anaya Losoya said to step in with runners on the corners. 4-run cushion for LeTourneau, but do anything in your power to keep it from getting closer, certainly. I think they're going to stick with Richie here, all said and done. And they will, maybe at least one more batter, see what she does. And we'll move on with Anaya Losoya, 0 for 1. Looking for a big at-bat here. She was pinch hit for last time for Abby Alvarado. Inside a ball, runners going for second and gets the steal. Raimondi is on second. Second and third, nobody out. And a big opportunity for the Lady Lobos if they can just string a couple of hits together. A couple of doubles away from making it a one-run game. Swung on and hit up the middle, a base hit. One run's gonna score. They'll hold Raimondi at third, and it's an RBI single for Nyla Sawyer. That brings a tying run to the plate with nobody out in Haley Guillen. And that's gonna do it. He'll go to the bullpen. Richie's night is done. We'll take a break. Runners in the corners. Lady Lobos down 3 with nobody out here in the 5th when we return. Akers is back. She got the win last time, Samantha Akers, and she's back to pitch again. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Haley Guillen steps in. 0 for 2. Lady Lobos tied and hits 10-10, but down 6-3. Squares a bunt, taken back, called strike. Now runner's caught in between, and a run's going to come in to score. Now caught in a pickle is LaSoya, and she will be out. But the run does come in to make it a 2-run game, and Coach Canaba's happy about that. It was a called strike. Oh, geez, what's the out going to be? A run coming in scored 2, if I had to guess, 2, I think 2, 4, 3, 6. 6, I believe, put the tag down. 2, 4, 3, 6 is what I would say. And stolen base at home. Outside a ball, 1-1 the count now to Haley Guillen. Nobody on. 6-4 game. We got a close one. Swung on, hit up the middle, a base hit. Line drive over the pitcher. Guillen's on. Lady Lobos' bats have come alive. And it'll bring up Heather Rios. Up and in, a ball. 1-0. One and oh the counter is. That's up a ball. That's a called strike in the inner half. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Tying run at the plate, 1 away for Rios. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. 3-1, head in the count. Swung on and hit into center field. Caught. Try and double up the runner at first, and they do. As Guillen was too far off on the jump. So the old 8-3 double play. The Lady Lobos scored 2, trail at 6-4 as we go to the 6th. Warren, Dillo, Parker for LeTourneau when we return. As we go to the 6th. And Ethel Warren will step in. Takes a call, strike in the under half, 1-0. Lady Lobos fell in game 1, 2-1. Trail at 6-4 here in game 2. That is outside a ball, 1-1. Swung on and hit into left center field, a base hit. It's going to get by Harden and all the way to the wall. And Warren will be on second base. You could score that one of two ways. You could call it a double or you could call it a single and an E8 fielding error. Because Harden just let it get by her. So runner on second with nobody out, as they call that a single with an E8. The pitch is down low, ball to the righty Kennedy Dillo. Swung on and hit into center. Harden comes in, makes the catch. That's one down. And it'll bring up Hayden Parker. Parker 1 for 3 today. Actually, Crawford on deck's 2 for 3. Parker does have an RBI. Up and out a ball, 1-0. Swing on and missed a strike to Parker. 1-1 now. 25 pitches for Alvarado, 17 strikes, 8 balls.
Oh, the pitcher that just came out, she played on my select team. And we are rivals in high school.
Oh, really?
But I played my freshman year.
Swung on and hit right side out of play in the air.
Where did you play high school ball?
Eastview is in Georgetown, which is near Austin.
Austin, yeah.
And then the girl that I
1 and 2.
played Maynard, it's like 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Check that too.
Yeah.
Who'd y'all play select ball with?
It was the Texas.
Swung on down to third, foul to the coach in the third base box.
You miss it?
Yeah, I missed the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't miss the practice or
With all those times, isn't it? Yeah, I hear you.
But you know, I miss throwing the ball around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was a pitcher too. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough spot.
Yeah.
Just off the plate, 2-2. One away in the inning, runner on second. 6-4, Lady Lobos trailing. Swing on and miss strike 3. 2 down now, and the batter, Ashley Crawford. Crawford, 2 for 3. Swung on and lifted to the right side. That'll be a foul ball. 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and dribbled to second. LeTourneau to her right, up with it over to first in time. And shutout inning for Alvarado. We'll go bottom 6. Lady Lobos down 2. Top of the order, Harden, Canaba, and Sims when we return. 6-4 as we go bottom 6. Top of the order, down 2. Harden, Canaba, and Sims. Harden is 1 for 1. It's a called strike, 0-1. Any update on that baseball game? Come on, lead. Or down 6-3 in the 7th. Banner day. Off the plate outside, 1-0. 1-1, sorry. Off the plate. 2-1 now. Akers still going. Harden takes strike 2. 2-2 now. Ready, Akers the pitch. Swung on and fouled. Yes, foul is what they'll call it. I guess off of Harden. And it went in front of home plate, but foul. So 2-2 again to Harden. Reached out for and hit into center on the ground, a base hit. The tying run is to the plate now in Annika Canaba. Canaba 1 for 2. With Paisley Sims on deck. Now time is called as Canaba will have a word with Canaba. I don't think we're in a bunting situation here. Nobody out, 6th inning, bring it to 1. That's a tough call. Canaba, a good bunter. Also has good speed if she can get a perfect bunt down the line. Swung on and fouled back. Oh, and 1. Long wait between pitches here. Now ready to go again. Outside high, a ball. 1-1. Swung on and lifted to deep center field. Going back and short of the track. It's caught by Trombley. And 1 down. Canaba just got under that one. The wind's blowing to the correct side to help take that, but it's not enough. There's a little train power. Here's Paisley Sims. Taken for a called strike. Throw down to second. No, Harden's going to steal it. One out. Runner on second. This is a big run here. You can bring it a one-run game and take that even to the 7th inning. You're looking okay. Swung on and foul left side at a play. It'll be an 0-2. Swung on and lifted to deep left center field. That ball is, caught in the gap. Hung up there enough for Warren. 2 down. 2 hard hit balls, but not hit hard enough. And Rebecca Rodriguez, the lefty, steps in. Runner on second, 2 away. Rodriguez 1 for 3. Squares takes away and it's high and in. Swung on and chopped foul behind home plate. One strike. And 1 ball, 1-1. It is off the plate. Outside, 2-1 now. Swung on and foul to the first base dugout. It'll be even at 2-2. Lady Lobos fell 2-1 in the first game of this doubleheader today. Feels like it started an eternity ago. Reached out for it to short. Nichols over to first in time. That's the inning. Lady Lobos leave a runner on. We'll go to the 7th. Lady Lobos trailing at 6-4 when we return. Alvarado back on. She's pitched well in relief of Dove. And we're ready to go with Macy Walton stepping in. 1 for 3 with an RBI. Called strike. No, that's a pinch hitter. Emily Anderson, the Ichiro style. Up a ball. I understand how you can run that far out of a box. So Anderson in for Walton. Up. 2-1. Anderson, Bonner, and Trombley. Reached out far into left field, a base hit. And a single for Anderson to lead off the inning. And it'll bring up Hannah Bonner. Swung on and lifted into right. Coming in to make the catch is Rios. One down. Swung on and foul back off the bat of Caitlin Trombley, who is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts tonight. Taylor Nichols is on deck. Lady Lobos will have a last chance in the bottom of the 7th. They'll bring up 5, 6, 7. Swung on, hit the short, one hopper. Raimondi to second for one. Lasoya back to first, not in time. Fielder's choice, 6-4 in your book. Can about to talk to the base umpire. Possible interference, perhaps. You get a lot of that. The 2 down, and the talk is over. Swung on and dribbled to short. Raimondi gloves to first in time. And that's the inning. Last chance for the Lady Lobos, down 6-4. Villarreal, Raimondi, and Lasoya when we return. Let's go. Bottom 7, last chance for the Lady Lobos. And Villarreal steps in. Swings and hits one up the middle. Backhand above the second baseman. Throw over to first. Not in time. Safe. And Villarreal legs out the single. That brings the tying run to the plate. Gabriella Raimondi, 3 for 3 tonight with 2 runs batted in. Naya Lasoya on deck. The Lobos have out-hit the YellowJackets 13-12, but 3 errors haven't helped. Swung on and fouled around the plate, 0-1. Mondi, then Lasoya, then Guillen. Akers looking to get the 3-inning save. Swung on and hit into left, a base hit, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to send Villarreal. She's going to come in to score. The tying run's on second base. A strange hop there. And skipped over the left fielder. Lady Lobos down 1 with a tying run on second. Here's Anaya Lasoya, who's 1 for 2. Swung on down the third base line. That's a fair ball. They're going to send the runner. Here comes Raimondi. She's going to score. Lasoya thinks about 2. She'll stop at 1. We're tied at 6s with the winning run on first. 3 straight hits, and the Lady Lobos tie at 6-6. Timeout, and that might do it for Akers, and it will. They'll go to the bullpen. We'll take a break. The winning run is on first when we return. New pitcher was a starter from game 1, Lee Luker. As Anaya Lasoya's pinch run for Isabella Garcia. And Haley Guillen steps in what should be a bunt situation. We got a tie game. Back-to-back-to-back hits. It's brought in 2 runs. Lady Lobos have tied it in the last of the 7th. Bunt is down, and it's perfect. Catcher picks it up, throw to first. It's in time. Runner heading for third, and there's no one covering. And the winning run is on third base, and Garcia with a smart play and a perfect sacrifice bunt by Haley Guillen. And Heather Rios now coming to bat. 1 away, runner on third. Two-4 sacrifice bunt, and Garcia goes all the way to third. Here's Rios, 0 for 3. Infield is in. Up, 1-0. Lady Lobos 2 runs in this 7th, looking for 1 more. The big opportunity with 2 runs in. Runner on third, 1 away. Up, 2-0. Called a strike in the outer half to the lefty, 2-1. The pitch, squares the bunt, taken back a ball, and Garcia will head back to third with a slide. 3-1 to Rios. Cameron Harden on deck. Check swing, but a called strike, 3-2. Swung on and hit to short. Play at the plate, not in time. Lady Lobos walk it off. 7, 6, and 7. 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th, down 6-4. And the Lady Lobos split the doubleheader. Rios put it in play. Was Nichols charging, but Garcia was off on contact. And the Lady Lobos win it 7-6. What a finish to this one. They were down 6-2 at one point and chipped away and walk it off to split the doubleheader 7-6.